Alright, is a map review for clearcut. So I'm gonna begin with basically the standards. I'm gonna explain the rollout, I'm gonna explain the um high ground situations when it crossover and stuff like that, and then I'll get to the question that Soup can ask, which is how to push out of holes as a team whale. So first of all, I'm gonna explain the me first put hopefully that works, and then I'm not sure if not sure if this is the right map, by the way. I put 15D. Hopefully it's the right one. If not, I don't think there should be too many changes. But anyways, let's see. So first of all, rollouts, demos are always gonna go. Well, the only two I would say like two paths that demos can go. It's main or right side. I like going. I like going right side, I believe. Let me check. So I would roll out. Pretty washed. I can't do the roll anymore. I would just try to get to this pack right here. And at this point, I would charge up my sticky. So I want to like land it where the demo would be kind of be walking. So if I have to like take a guess if he's gonna go saw or he's gonna go left side. So I want the main idea is like have stickies around this area right here. So when I roll out from Valley, I get this pack. I charge up my sticky. I kind of just throw it across the map as far as possible and just like put them there, and then reload my stickies in case they try to cross or in case they try to initiate something. But I try to reload my stickies mostly for if people try to get on high ground. If people try to get on high ground, or if my team is trying to get on their high ground, I spam stickies on the roof, and then I just push them off and I do so much damage. Because the main idea is if your team wants to play high ground and play aggressive on their roof, you as a demo need to push the people off and do damage, so then they can get high ground or your teammates can clean up damage. So basically the main idea. So the demo, I would just come out, put stickies around that area for the demo and for space to pressure them and make them move around more in a weird position, and then reload my stickies and put some on roof, and then if you already dead the stickies on the ground, you can just put stickies on the floor right here so they can't cross for free. It just depends on what on what you guys want to do on mids. Like if you're playing passive and you want to wait till they initiate, you just do that. You just put stickies on the floor. So if they initiate with double soldier bomb, you just have stickies on the floor so you can get ready to that when they cross. So then when you come out from Valley, you also want to have your players on height. It's very, very important. You're gonna get spammed off, and that's okay. You might get a lot of pressure when you come up here and you're like, oh shit, there's no one just focusing me. I just can't stand high. It doesn't matter. If you guys are adding the same pressure to them, that's fine. But yeah. So when you're like a scout or soldiers are most likely gonna be on top. Scouts are gonna be here just to deny anybody who might jump around the corner or jump to this high ground, and their only job is to deny the people who are going to jump up here. Mostly like a flank scout that do this, and then the other scout is on the floor with the demo in case something happens, or flank scout can also go around and get on height. It just basically that. So at this point, let's say you want to do a initiating mid. At this point, you can have there's two ways that it goes. So basically, you want to have a soldier bomb across and then go behind, but don't go behind that you just waste a lot of time. That's a mistake a lot of people do, is when they go behind and think they're doing distraction. That gives the other team an opportunity to walk forward, since it's gonna be a 6v5 with the other player not being in the battle. So if the other player goes behind, they might want to take the opportunity to walk forward and go into you guys as that player is behind, or or they're kind of clueless and they're just gonna stay, and then in that time you can communicate with your player who's behind and be like, all right, let's have our other soldier bomb as a distraction. Let's have our soldier go from saw or here and just bomb them, and then have everybody else walk forward. That's pretty much it. Or if you don't want to send somebody else back, you can just do a double bomb across the point, and then you just want to be careful. It's kind of like kind of like snake water, where if the two soldiers bomb across point and they land, the other two soldiers on their team are gonna probably do the same thing and counter bomb, and then just keep them away, keep you guys away from helping your soldiers. But that's pretty much it. So let's say you guys won mid. Let's say you guys won mid, and let's see, you guys won mid, but their med lived. And there's a couple of people alive. You don't want to forward hold yet if you are down players. You can forward hold if you have like 5 players up, and then you can just like buy time for your other player to respawn, but you just gotta be careful in those situations. But if you're not gonna forward hold, if you're a demo, you just come over here and just sticky this part up. It would just depend on the situation. I like putting stickies like here, and here. Especially this part. I love this part. If I just put stickies here, it's really good. They kind of don't see it coming. If you're looking like this, they're basically clueless and they just get dead on. But you can have stickies like that. Those are my favorite stickies. Stickies at saw, I would rather just have them like around this part. Here it's kind of easy for them to see it, so I wouldn't rely on it. And then here is just to buy time, and so they can just get spammed. So they come out here. Their first thing to do is they're gonna come out here and they're gonna clear this area, clear this like rock. Like, could be sticky like right there, and I stick it here, and then it just buys time. Like it just makes their push more harder. So when you're doing this right, you want to have people on high ground, and you want to have people look where the other team is coming from. So basically, so your demo's gonna have stickies wherever he wants to. So what I like to do when I coordinate with my team, I want to have stickies right. So I would have stickies on, I will put all my stickies here. So I will put 1, 2, I'll put 3 here, 1, 2, and then just have like an extra one like right there or whatever. And then I would play over here. I would have my scout call if they're going right side, so it would be positioned right here. He can see through the fence. He would call if they're coming right side, and then I would have people on high ground. My soldiers can be top left, and then call that part. And this way I can we're kind of like we're communicating in a way, and we're thinking our plan. So basically the main idea is I'm gonna have stickies right, and I'm gonna have a scout call out my stickies, and I'm gonna have both my soldiers be top left, call if they're coming top left, their combo most likely, and then they're gonna just double spam on high, and they can get heals from the medic, and it's gonna be really freaking powerful. That's one of the things I like to do. But the thing is, like, if you're on high ground, you shouldn't be able to like lose that kind of high ground. Unless everybody on their team is shooting you, like a demo is placing very well stickies to you guys, then yeah, right. But it's like coming like that, and they're being spammed by 2 soldiers, it's gonna be really hard. And then, so yeah, you're gonna have 2 soldiers. They're gonna call out if they're coming left side. They do. Basically, your scout's still gonna watch right side for a little bit, and then your demo should like rotate to the left and just like spam them and just make their push more harder. If it's good to also make them force, but if they use, just don't lose your position. If you have Uber, don't lose your position. You want to stay there, and you want to have as much room as possible. You don't want to let them get more room. If they push you like far than here, then that's what they got, and that's what they wanted. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Like if you're just standing, if you're just doing here, then that's fine. If you're gonna do a forward hold, I like to do so you guys probably need to practice it, honestly, but I like to I have two ways at the demo. I would either be left side, put my stickies there, and then put my stickies here, and a little bit more over here, and then have like one here, and then have people be right side, like two people would be right side. So it'll be my scout and be my soldier. My medic could be positioned. Okay, if the medic is positioned, if the medic does not have Uber, like your medic does not have Uber, your medic can like be positioned like right here behind, and then just like leave with a scout and run off. If they position left side right here and they have Uber ad, they come into you, your medic's kind of dead. But if your medic, if it's even Ubers or it's ad, your medic can stay left side, and then whatever. My soldier will be left side right here. I will be right here, and I would also look main. My scout will be on top of the boxes to look main, and then I would have my soldier and my other scout be right side, and then my soldier can just play high and just spam this low ground area, and then my scout can clean up if he needs to. If I do get a call that they're going right side, I rotate. I can easily just rotate. I would put my stickies right, and I would just stand here in case I need to help the left side, I need to help main, or I need to help right, and it's very easy for me to manage that. So I hear a call going right. All right, all I do is just spam stickies, make them re-rotate. My team calls that they're re-rotating. I just place stickies wherever I think they're going to go. So if they're right side, I will probably guess they're going to the left side and jump out. If the soldier jumps out, that's fine. You just put stickies in that main chokehold, so you can just keep that team out of the fight, and then let that soldier be dealt with by your team. What else? Pretty much it. So yeah, I would either do left side, I would do main, or I would do right. If I have right, all I do is just put stickies here. I wouldn't want to use too many stickies. I would put like 4, and then I'll have my rest on main. At this point, since I have stickies, these two, I can just position myself like right here. Have my scout call out if they're coming right side, and then have my both soldiers play left side with heals. That's pretty good. But they come main, you would just want to watch out if they're gonna have like a soldier jump out, and then have your scout deal with it. And then you as a demo, you should still just try to keep your distance and also try to keep the pressure up, like on their team, like just spam stickies, pan pipes, or whatever. So it's pretty much it. Not too hard. So, yeah, if you mess up, like someone dies, you can just easily just leave your soldier, your scout can walk your medic out, your scout can run out, your soldier can run out. And then now you just position yourself. You can, like, if you're coming out early, you can also just put stickies real quick. Just buy time. And then back up. They come right side, whatever. It just doesn't matter. So, oh, what else? Let's talk about this ads. I think that's what I can come up with. Is so this ads, you want to have your medic out if you can. If your med lives and they use, it's a way better what's it called, like, it's a better outcome, right? Obviously the better outcome if your med then if your med dies. If your med dies, they use their Uber, but they still have ad. If your med lives with somebody running him out to spawn, it's much better, and it's just like it's gonna save time later on because you have Uber ad. You can just push out with that. So now let's say they have ad, right? The standard positioning should just be like, have your demo just put sticks like in those standard places. My favorite is the boxes. That works too. You could put some here in case they try to go slope and then like cheese you guys, like just go around, pop, and then use into you guys. Your medic should be really far back. Your medic can like walk up a little bit just to heal somebody, but he shouldn't be doing that. Your team should be going to the medic for heals. Your medic should not be trying to go up because that will leave him in a more dangerous position. But your medic can leave anywhere, but it's just important that someone just runs them out. Valley is a little bit risky. I think Saw might be the most safest option, just because it's more closed, and then you can just run out and go to spawn. That's pretty much it. That's something a lot of teams don't do. They don't play off Uberad, and they don't try to save their medic from living. That's really important, especially in clearcut. So basically, I'm just trying to say, just keep your medic really far from the Uber. If your medic somehow gets caught out, it's probably because they're freaking nuts and they just like bomb over and just predicted where your medic is. But like most of the time, your medic should not be caught out. Your medic should be with somebody running him out, especially a scout. And then he just leaves and lives. What else? It's as if this is going on just that, right? I say like have like 2 people sack and try to kill people or force the medic. The reason why I say kill people is because with product or clearcut, if you cap, their team members are gonna get delayed, like their respawn, whatever. If you kill somebody, that's fine, but mostly just try to force the Uber. Your soldier, you can sack 2 people at most. You can sack probably like almost everyone, but it's like not worth. If you almost have close to Uber, you don't want to sack too many people. Then you can save time and just try to come in with the Uber ad. So basically just try to like sack 2 people. It depends on the situation. If they're up everybody, they have Uber ad, try to sack 2 people. Most likely a scout soldier or double soldier, and your demo should live. Your 1 scout should live, and that 1 medic should live. Let's talk about Uber ads. Another thing, bunker. It's I find it really simple, but a lot of people struggle with it. So basically, it's just this: your medic is really far back. Your demo sticks the whole door off. Your soldier watches here. Your scout is in here if he wants to as well. Or you can have 3 people, soldier, scout, and the other scout on top of roof. I honestly don't think it's really hard for people to like, what's it called? I don't think it's hard to force people, right? Because all you do is just bait the stickies and make them pop, and then, but it's like, it just requires a lot of communication, timing, and body blocking. So yeah, just have your stickies here. Your demo should just watch this door. That's his only priority. If he deads, your demo should just body block the person and call out that this person is trying to get to our medic, and then your scout or your soldier can shoot him. And then when you can, you just try to dead or try to put more stickies back. But pretty much it is how you do. But now I'm gonna tell you what you do if they bunker. So let's say you guys want, so another important, again, your medic should live. Your medic should live. The main idea is that you want to make them pop, and when they pop, they're gonna come and kill you. So your medic should be leaving saw, like with a scout, and your demo should also try to be living too. What I like to do is have my medic be a little bit far up, and then time it so I can tell my medic to leave with the scout to saw. If your medic is already up here, you just leave saw as fast as possible. So you're gonna have your scout be tanked, and you're gonna create also. So you're gonna walk up right with everybody. Everybody's gonna be fully buffed. You're gonna you use the demo. You're gonna spam high ground first, so people can go around and go to the back door. Meanwhile, your scout should be tanked by your medic. Your demo should sticky this part off now. And then your scout should be baiting point. and then also try to clear the stickies if you can. But like the main part is that he's trying to get cap time as that's happening. If people are creating pressure over there, and you're creating pressure over here by getting cap and shooting at them, it's gonna create a lot of pressure. And then you can probably get something going. And then, but basically the main idea is just like cap point, create a lot of distraction time and a lot of pressure, and then you have your demo just put stickies up. So when they use, you just blast them off in the air, and then you just leave. And that's pretty much it. It's not that it's simple. It just it's a little bit hard to execute, but it shouldn't. It's a simple concept that you guys can practice. Yeah. Or else if that doesn't work, if none of your attacks are working, all you do is just like literally just have everybody just run in, have somebody bait the stickies and then run into them. You're the demo, you don't have to run in because you're long range, so you just spam people inside and shit, whatever. What else? So now, okay, if you're meta lift, now you have that. What you don't want to do, what a lot of people see, is that they don't see where they are before they use. If they, the main idea that you should be thinking when you have Uberad is, oh, they're gonna play really far back because they know it's Uberad. Your main, yes, should be like the main default like thinking. But if there's a counter call and someone said they're really close up, then you should try to use it and kill them because that's free picks and free kills, and you get free point. Especially if you kill their medic, then it's free. But if not, you want to go Valley. I think left side is also a thing. If right side is not, Valley is not working, you want to go left side. But mainly is go right side, have somebody jump through, soldier jump through, go onto roof. Yeah, he or she clears the stickies, like just shoot them off and your scout clears them. And then now at this point, you kind of want to like try to bait point, and you kind of want to make them come in to you a little bit. If they come into you a little bit, you want to pop. Simple as that. It's not as simple as that. Like it's simple. It's like easier said than done, but it's like that's the main thing. They're close to you, you just pop. You have Uberad, focus your medic, focus your demo, focus anybody, get kills. Everybody should be committing. After that, just cap. And then if they're a wipe, try to forward hold, and that's it. Remember that if somebody dies, don't delay their cap. Don't delay their death. So delay the cap. Don't delay their death. But let's see. Okay, now we're gonna go for that question from soupcan. So you asked. Our main question would be how to push out of holes as team well. So the main idea is to create a lot of distraction and pressure, where it just comes to who can get in and who can what's it called? If somebody sees that like keyhole to like get in, like they just know the idea to like try to get in. So like let's say there's people trying to go into right, and then you're trying to get some distraction and see if you can come to left. If you look out this window and you see like nobody's left side, it's simple as that, right? You just literally go behind them and kill them, whatever. But the main idea is just having to just bait their stickies and like bait the stickies to death, and then just try. Somebody had to jump through to get room, and then people have to follow up after that. If people don't follow up after that, it's really bad, and they could just get back to forward holding. But another main idea is to see who's holding who. So like I said, demos can hold wherever, but you want to see his positioning. If he's middle, that means he can watch everything. There can be stickies anywhere. So you want to check here, you want to check here, you want to check here, you check here, check here. Check there, check there, check there, check there, check there. Like it's a lot, but it's like what you have to do. You just as somebody's role to clear sticky, so your med or anybody don't die. You can come out right. Somebody can just jump through. Your demo comes out, spam stickies. Your scout can shoot anybody else, and it's not like simple. It is a little bit hard because you have to coordinate with your team, and if somebody fucks up, then it's kind of like you just waste more time. But it's just basically basically whoever can their stickies and it make them push back a little bit. It's basically just that. Whoever can do that, it's just can get in for free. So I'm a demo. I'm gonna go right side, probably clear stickies, and just have some stickies on the floor in case they try to come into us, and then I can just that and probably bounce them back. But if you can't, it's whatever. You probably die. But if your med lives with that Uber red, it's fine. So now you're gonna come out and you're gonna try to clear stickies more and just come out, and it's gonna be like another mid fight at this point. And pretty much it. It's a little bit hard. It's just required that everybody just try to commit, seek, communicate, and then plan it out. Like, okay, your demo's right side, let's go left side, and there's gonna be no stickies. I can go main, somebody can go left side, jump out, and I can just pick them off or just hurt the people who are nearby there. That's pretty much it. It's just practice. I can't just tell you to do this, and then if it doesn't work out, then you'll think it won't work because you tried it one time and it didn't work. But it's like it's practice. It's a team thing. It is a team. It's something you guys discuss. Just like, okay, what were you guys doing at this moment? Like, oh, I went back to spawn. Like, why? Like, I was weak. I'm like, oh, you need to call that out next time so nobody gets left behind and we don't fail that plan or whatever. So it just practice. Hopefully I'm not missing out anything. It's not missing anything, right? I guess let me just talk about sticky traps. I can just let's just do it from this area. So left side, this part, boxes, this part. I hated it because when my team calls it for me to spam top left, I come up here and I'm already like over here, right? Because I'm really deep, and there'll be stickies right here. I remember that happened with GCI when Sin Karma would just sticking me off, and then that would just happen. It would just sticky this part off, and I would just die. Yeah. What else? Yeah, sticky traps. This is very good. This is very good. This is very good. This is very good. This is also good. Just like kind of can't see a little bit. This is good. This is predictable. This is good. Stick it on a rock. Typical. Common. 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 You can probably do stickies on pack. Not the. What is this? Look at that one. Pretty good. But pretty much it. I don't really have. It's kind of like products. It's not a lot to just talk about. It's like it's just a one-sided map. Everything's the same. Not really much. It's just literally just DM, and it's also team coordination, communication. All of that shit is important. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have any more questions.